We stepped back, emotionally, physically, mentally. We would not cross the line, not because the pool was gone, but because it could never belong to us. At 25, I thought I understood life. I had married Ibrahim Koroma, a man twice my age, calm, steady, and unshakable. His presence was like a quiet river, reliable, safe, predictable. For someone like me, always restless, always seeking, it felt like relief. Ibrahim lived simply, surrounded by the orderly life he had built over decades. His mornings began before the sun, tending to small projects around the house, and his evenings ended with quiet reflection. I admired him, respected him, but love. I wasn't sure it was enough. It was in that measured calm that AJ, Ibrahim's son, arrived one evening. 34, magnetic, full of warmth and energy that contrasted sharply with his father's serenity. He burst into the house with the kind of presence that made everything else fade, dust on his shirt from a motorcycle ride, hair wind-tossed, eyes bright and alert. The first moment we met, his hand in mine, I felt recognition, something impossible to explain. It wasn't romantic yet. It was connection. Dangerous, electric, immediate. Over the following weeks, AJ's presence became a quiet tension in the house. He laughed easily, challenged me intellectually, and noticed things Ibrahim never did: the books I preferred, the music I secretly loved, the ambitions I spoke of only in whispers. I reminded myself constantly, he was my husband's son. Boundaries existed for a reason. But desire has a way of sneaking in through the smallest cracks. Weeks turned into months. AJ and I found ourselves drawn together in quiet, almost accidental ways, lingering conversations while clearing the table, shared jokes no one else understood, debates over books and music that Ibrahim had never read or cared for. The tension between us was palpable. Every glance held something unspoken. Every conversation stretched just slightly too long. Our connection was electric, dangerous, but carefully restrained. One afternoon, I caught AJ fixing the garden gate. Sun glinting on his skin, sweat at his temples, he smiled when he saw me, and I felt a pang I couldn't name. I was falling. And I wasn't alone. He felt it too. In subtle gestures, the way he lingered in the same room, the careful softening of his voice when he spoke to me, the way he hesitated when our hands brushed. We were both aware of the danger. Love alone didn't